people would be openly asking you who you're voting for, and if you said the opposing candidate, it would cause them, to go a little crazy and give their political 2 cents. And I think the same is happening this election as well. A lot of a lot of people have strict views on who they're voting for. They'll post it on social media. They'll speak it like even last night I was at a party and not directly politically, but things that are going on within the world people are fighting about. And it's usually a side that votes for this or for that. And it seems like now a lot of people are both fed up with both sides, and which I rarely hear of. People are saying that they want to vote for independent parties where they get no traction, where those people are not even on the ballot because the Congress, the people that make up the electoral college, they're not even going to be voting for those people. So it really depends on who in Congress is voting, who they're voting for, not so much a popular vote where the everyday citizen would vote. So yeah,
Okay.
to go back to your question, yeah, things are different this year. People are talking about it a lot, especially young people. It's a topic between everybody. Everybody's
One of my
talking
main
about it.
worries is the election going to be fair? Is last election, Donald Trump was saying there was a lot of election fraud with these mail-in ballots. And you hear some stuff on the news about certain cities, well, one in particular, where ballots are being burned. There were over hundreds of early votes, mail-in votes were being burned. So it, it I just hope that the election is fair. Immigration's huge. I think we have a lot of illegal immigrants coming into the country. And we have a legal process that allows 1 million immigrants into our country every year. For a country that's only 330 million, we allow 1 million immigrants to come into this country legally. So for those people that are cheating the system and coming in here illegally, it, I think that needs to be controlled. Well, so I believe that the United States is in the center of every conflict in the world. All these proxy wars, the war within Russia and Ukraine, the war with Palestine and Israel, or Hamas and Israel, or Hezbollah and Israel. I think we fund so much, and especially we're giving money away to both sides in certain cases. Like we've given money to Iran and we've given money to Israel. And Iran's funding the terrorist organizations that Israel is fighting against. And I think all this is unnecessary spending. And actually, the US government, the way they spend their money, I think that needs to be controlled. It's the biggest thing, because we have a lot of influence because of how much money we have. And I'm also really worried about our foreign policy. With now the creation of BRICS, where we have Russia, Brazil, China, Mhm.
India, all coming together and removing the US dollar from their Federal Reserve banks, I think it weakens our dollar. And I think it's something that we could have prevented if we stayed out of other people's or other countries' problems. And we could have remained a powerhouse economically and would have left Americans in a better position in the future. Whereas now, who fucking knows?